Hi, I trust this finds you well. Hope you've had a good week. Oh my goodness, here comes the rain, but it has to do with what I'm going to talk about. Parshat Emor, the first half of the parsha, talks about the Kohen, all the laws and rules associated with the priest who served in the temple of old, what they were allowed to do, what they weren't allowed to do. The second half of the parsha talks about all our beautiful Chagim, all the major Jewish holidays, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot and Pesach and Shavuot, even the time that we're in right now, the time between Pesach and Shavuot where we count the Omer. We can learn so many beautiful things from our Chagim. Here's one from Sukkot. Basukkot Teshvu, the Bnei Yisrael, the Jewish people, were commanded to sit in a sukkah. Why? One of the reasons given is because Sukkot took place at the end of the harvest season. So the farmer would have spent months plowing and sowing and watering and maintaining and looking after and finally harvesting and storing the produce. They would sit back and say, wow, look what I've accomplished. So proud, look what I've done with my own two hands. Fair enough, they've done well. But sometimes that success, that pride would be misplaced and it would lead to arrogance. Their ego would swell. Introducing, sit in a sukkah. Expose yourself to the elements. Recognize where your blessings come from. See how the seasons are changing. It was a lesson in humility. Be proud of yourselves. Look what you've accomplished. But don't get carried away. Don't let it lead to arrogance. And the question is, why couldn't have Moshe gathered the Jewish people together in a big room or a big space in the desert and say, you know what? You're coming towards the end of the produce season. You're going to be very proud of yourselves, and inspire them, warn them not to become arrogant, not to get carried away with success. But no, go and sit in a sukkah. You know why? Because the only way we change, the only way we can be impacted, the only way we grow truly is when we feel it, when we live it, when we immerse ourselves in something. It's one thing to listen to a wonderful podcast and to be stimulated intellectually, to know the right thing and the wrong thing. But until you live it, until you immerse yourself in it, until you express it from your heart, it's not going to move you. That is a wonderful lesson for all areas of life. To change, to grow, we need to immerse ourselves in the experience. I'm going to go inside. Shabbat Shalom, take care, and Am Yisrael Chai.